Oh, oops. It's been a while since I've done this. Right, and there we go. I'm streaming. It's been 2 weeks since I've done it because of the winter break.
Yeah, I'm streaming now as well. Good evening and welcome to racestations.net. Returning back from the winter break, from our point of view anyway. My name is Vernon1991 and I'm always joined by sh-racing54's.
Yo.
Hello. We're back. And tonight we'll be bringing you round 7 of the F2 League, which will be coming from Canada, which is always tends to be an eventful race. Hopefully I don't jinx that right there.
That was your jinx.
Yeah, that is my jinx. I do apologise, folks. You might as well turn off now because it'll be a dull race.
What? A dull F2 race? Are you mad? When was the last time we had a dull F2 race? And a bit of rain? Who knows?
Yeah, that's obviously one thing that we can.
F2 race. It was Spain, wasn't it? Was it Spain? No, it wasn't. It was
Spain rerun, wasn't it? Didn't there
no,
Spain rerun? Wasn't that dry?
No, because the Spain rerun was the one that KO kept spinning on, and that was dry.
Hmm.
It might have been Australia, wasn't it?
Not too sure, to be honest. Not too sure. But anyway.
Wet race.
Yeah, it's been a long time. I mean, it's been 4 weeks since we've had to do any commentary, so it's been a little while.
A bit rusty.
Yep, so do forgive us if there's a few. Forgive us, there's a few mispronunciations and a few errors this evening.
So we must remember, Mayhem is not here, but Madman is.
Yep. So yeah, we've got 4 absentees. There you go. That's the first mistake already. This evening, no Mayhem, no Artman, no JB Troll, and no J Cerise. Those are the 4 people missing this evening for a variety of reasons. But we do have 16 drivers, which means we do have full quali. One person does get knocked.
Ferrari as well from Prenta.
Yep, Prenta's back in. It's actually his first race he's done since Australia.
Yes.
He was did not show for every single round up until Russia, and then he temporarily lost his seat at Spain. But
did not start, did not show.
Did not show, did not start. You know, similar similar abbreviations. DNS. He temporarily lost his seat for Spain and Monaco, but the person who took it, there we go.
Sorry,
there
sorry,
we go.
Sorry, sorry. I would like to humbly apologise for my incompetence.
Yeah, anyone who watches from F2 later, you heard it. It was him, not me. Right, this throws a spanner in the works.
Now, what we'll have now is 16 drivers frantically changing setups from dry to wet.
Obviously, the one thing that we won't know compared to them is that we won't know what the weather will do in the race.
I'm going to put a bet on now that it's going to be a wet race. Because
unless I get informed.
Because if it was dry, then everyone would be quite quickly out. Because we've already had a minute, I think some people are changing setups for the race as well as for qualifying.
It's an interesting theory.
That's what I would put my theory down.
That's an interesting theory, that.
So again, I'm sorry.
Just checking the live chat. And also, I have been thoroughly informed in my live chat. It's a wet start and end dry. So there you go. So we've got a wet to dry race potentially
and it's a fully
occurring.
wet tyre as well, not an intermediate.
Yeah, that's evidential. It is very, very wet out there.
Don't say that. Pirelli might change their design of the tyre for 2018 season. We've already got 8 compounds so far. Don't need a 9th. We've got to be very wet and a very, very, very wet.
Yeah.
So we'll have a F wet.
Yeah, they do ultra wet. Let's try and keep it clean.
That's what I said, F. Oh, we've already had a yellow flag in for sector 1.
Yeah. There's a slow Ferrari coming out of turn 2. No, I believe may have been then KO.
Oh,
It's KO struggling.
Our first wall impact into the wall of champions. There's another one that's gone in sector 1. Michael C starts his first lap.
Exits so slowly through the first 2 turns. Obviously,
now I've got the lap down.
something that we've got to bear in mind as well. This track is quite pronounced for track limits.
Yeah.
So when it comes to the race, we may get a few more victims of our corner cut track limit rule that was introduced at the end of after Russia.
Yeah, as some of our F1 drivers found out Monaco, of all places.
Yeah, 3 drivers, I believe it was.
Yes. Sound like a couple of the F2 guys suffered.
Yeah, there were some people affected from it. I mean, I wasn't one of them, but to be fair, I didn't get a chance to cut a corner.
You had you did 4 corners. You didn't have a chance.
I think Michael C might have backed off his lap. Yes, he definitely has.
I think it's caught up to the back of a Ferrari. Now, would that Ferrari be counted as more of a distraction or a not a
I wouldn't say it would have been. I wouldn't have said it would have been an impeding because he didn't get close enough to be impeded. But if he continued on the lap and then he did get right up behind him, then there would have been grounds for potential cause of blocking. But I think because he backed off, he's got rid of that potential issue.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm just keeping an eye on Putterland, who's coming towards the end of sector 2 now.
We have a couple of times on the board, a 27.2 and a 28.3, so by blood, sand and salt respectively. Oh, let's go hit the wall.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see a couple of cars destroyed. No, they haven't. Both McLarens and Soups, Madman and Whiteside are the 3 still in the pit lane.
I don't know. TLK massively improved to 24-0. Hang on a minute.
And White's gone. White's gone.
That's your fault.
So that's, as long as everyone else sets a lap then, that's technically Q1 going to be done, because there's only one person being knocked out in this session.
Was Spain in qualifying in the wet? Or something? Because I remember TLK does quite well with slippery conditions.
I think the original Spain was, but the rerun wasn't.
0 opening lap, 1.7 or 2 seconds off of TLK.
How's Charlie doing? Come up to the hairpin.
We must remind everyone that the Madman still leads the championship quite comfortably.
Yeah, I would like to point out the battle in the constructors, the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th is very intriguing.
I take it
between
way out in front first.
Yeah, McLaren's way out in front on 155, but then you've got Haas in 2nd on 94, Ferrari in 3rd on 93, and Force India in 4th on 92.
I think we might have enough time in a minute. Michael C's car's handling, what's the word? A little drunk. Okay, improves by 1.2 seconds to 22.8.
I was sideways from Charlie there through the second chicane. Sorry, and more yellows in sector 3, and Putterland's gone out of the final chicane.
That's definitely Q1 done.
Well, I mean it's top 15 that goes through anyway. So is it? No, top 4. Yeah, top 15. Yeah.
As we said, it has been a while since we have done commentary.
Yes. I'm trying to get my brain in gear here.
Right, okay, so J19 is improved to a 23.6 in the meantime. KO's improved to a 24.3.
But he's still 1.5 off
That's
TLK.
quite a lot off the TLK.
We know KO does. I think we saw this in Australia, didn't we? KO
Yeah,
struggled in the wet.
Michael C. Time 25.9, just behind Blood and Sands. Blood and Sands is quite good as well. Do you remember? Oh no, it's not. I'm getting confused here. Who's the other Force India?
The other Force India is JB Troll, and he's not here.
But Blood and Sands has shown signs of brilliance.
Yeah, some decent matey boys snuck in there. 25.7.
That's quite tight. Still nothing
but
from the McLaren. Both of them still in.
Well, to be fair though, do they need to go out? They're 11th and 13th. In theory, they don't have to go out, do they?
But would you really not? If you haven't done any wet running, would you really?
I mean, yeah, if they haven't done any wet, yeah, you probably still want to be wise and get a lap on the board, but you wouldn't have to worry about pushing too hard. Just find where the limits are. Because unless all you have to do is get a lap on the board and you're through. I'm quite surprised we're not seeing more cars out going back into the pits, to be honest. Because if you destroy your car, that's your quali done.
They might have just decided that as the race is beginning wet to at least just trial out how the cars feel in the wet.
As I said, they need to be careful. So if they do destroy their car, then they can't take part in Q2 or 3. This outside, I think, is only not long gone out.
It's going around the hairpin. The only Renault again.
Yep. As Dave's in 25 crosses the line, but doesn't improve. Well, he did improve, but it was an invalidated lap. So
Charlie, TLK 22.5 rules a second clearance.
He's got a whole second on the TLK. All of a sudden is
What do you remember?
Starting the show.
It was Spain, wasn't it? First win.
He was good in Spain. He was good in Monaco. Just made a few errors, if I remember correctly, from the stream I watched.
I think he was quite a long way away from the top of Monaco. I think it was because maybe Monaco. You need to be quite particular of a Monaco track rather than Spain. Which is
there go the McLarens. They're both out now.
Yeah. It seems like they come out for 8 minutes gone. It seems like.
Yeah, about half the session out of the way.
Well, no, think of it a different way. He's got 1.8 seconds on KO.
Yeah.
If I'm reading that right. And then J19, let's be honest, J19, if TLK wasn't as far away, we would be praising J19. He's 8 attempts clear of Charlie and KO.
TLK is really starting to show that he could cause some issues with the championship, if not actually put himself in there himself. There's still a long way to go, don't forget, in this championship, and TLK is third in the driver standings as it is.
Right side comes, hit the wall, gets away with it somehow. In the wall of champions, somehow loses bits of front wing, does not improve though.
No, but he's...
McLaren's bearing, both circulating.
Well, they're both just starting their laps now. We'll keep it on. We'll watch Madman here. He just starts his flying lap now.
We got to remember, KO's one of the driver that doesn't use traction control. Madman does. I think TLK does as well.
Oh, that's a wall. He hit that plum on the side of the tyre there.
That sounds quick because I saw KO when he was doing his lap 25.2, so he's 1.4 up on KO. But whether or not that might have been when he did his 26, though, admittedly.
Yeah, it's nice, and I mean he's gapped his teammate massively already this lap.
Massive bit of a lock up against the way of it.
Just about gets it to turn in. Now the long drag down to the final chicane. Obviously no
I reckon
DRS.
it should be close to TLK, I imagine. Oh, TLK on Inters. Selected Inters.
Dave 1025's gone. Madman Spuddy. Ooh.
Oh god. Nowhere near TLK.
No, it's 24-0. A couple of tenths ahead. I mean, without that slide, yeah, he would have been a little bit further up than that, or
that was
time-wise.
His first lap, though. Admittedly. So let's have a look at his second lap. Gauge it from there.
Yeah, TLK selected into. That's interesting. Is it?
By 10 first sector. Where did Soups go? Soups went 12. So we've now got him 13 now into Q2, sorry. And
yeah, 13 at the moment.
Actually, to be honest, I can see TLK's idea actually. Even though the rain is technically raining sideways, there is a
just
sort
be in
of
the pits with.
There.
Yeah, just be ready with the inters just in case it is. All of a sudden, the time starts to tumble as well. But to be honest, that last sector looks a little bit too wet to me.
Which
We've got slow Printer.
That must be Prenter.
That's Prenter.
Here comes Madman again in the final chicane.
Better in the last chicane this time, but
it's not going to be much of an improvement.
No, it's a 23, 23-2. So only 2 tenths ahead of J19.
So still
Callum Rose is also
TLK.
Callum Rose is also selected into, so he's also got one eye on the weather. Oh, that's a smack on the wall left in blood and sand, but gets away with that. Good see, going around the last chicane. He navigates it. Dear, little nudge on the wall, but again, it won't be anywhere. An improvement for him, but still.
Michael C improved to 7.
Yeah, he's still 3 seconds down. Oh, that's Callum Rose out on Inters.
And before you asked, Michael C had backed off before.
This will be interesting. This is J19's also selecting it now, but this is risky. If it's not properly ready yet, they could just slide into the wall and that'll be their quali done as well.
Admittedly, it looks good.
It does look alright. Yeah.
It looks alright.
And it looks.
Yeah.
He's not struggling with traction or turning or anything.
In fact, it looks quite under control. I don't know how fast he's going though.
This is an out. This is an out lap.
I know this is an out lap, but it looks alright.
You tend to find the first couple of laps on Inters are not really there because you've got to sort of trust that the grip and the turning will be there.
How was Callum Rose number 22 by any chance?
Because it's available to choose from in the game.
Okay, bizarre. Right, so he's just started his lap now.
It looks
J19's
good through the
now
first.
Come out on Inters. Left pit lane.
Oh,
Bit tentative there, missed the apex there by a mile.
Is an improvement on his own time. It is only just, but it is.
Oh, and TLK's moved as well.
Yeah, I think TLK's got to cover that just in case, but he ain't going to be knocked out anyway. So.
No, I think that's more of a case of a run-in for the Inters, I think.
Yeah, for Q2 because we expect Q2 will be this condition.
Yeah, it should be unless God was intervened and beat it down like 80 degrees.
Callum Rose has found a second in the middle sector on himself.
So that will be a 24.6, so that will put him in front of Makey Boy.
But I reckon he'll still find a bit more time this last set. I reckon he could get himself up to 4th here in front of Charlie. I think he might find himself in front of Charlie, because Charlie's only a 10th ahead of KO.
Depending on how
Gonna do a 23, I reckon.
No,
23, 24? 24-1. But yeah, it does go fourth.
That was an improvement of 1.5 seconds.
Alright, J19, he's a second up as well. So this should put him quickest.
Callum Rose is half a second up himself, but it's just gone deep into the next corner.
You should see, this should, or could, be a 21 here from J19. It's going to be close, might be a high 21, low 22, no, low 22, only just actually, ahead of TLK, it's
Michael C is now on an outlet. What's TLK doing?
he's just building, I think this is still his outlap, is it not?
Looks like it, yeah. Is your oh, it won't matter. He can't do it lap anyway because he's going to run out of time.
Oh yeah, he's out of time.
Actually, it might be a lap saying that. Counting 18, 19. This is a 21.
Oh wow, 21. It was a fast lap. 21.5. Okay.
Moves another second clear.
J19, is he improving? He's 200s up, so ever so slightly. It's just J19 and Blood and Sands to complete their laps. Blood and Sands still out there on full wet. Oh, does a lock up from J19.
This won't be an
That'll be the
improvement,
lap.
I don't think.
No, he's backing off.
Oh, no, it could have been an improvement. It was only 800
Yeah, that would have been
back off.
He was 800s off his time and he backed off. Just waiting on Blood and Sands to cross the line now. But there you go, top on white side as well actually. It's not spotted white side, there we go, cross the line now. That is, oh, Blood and Sands pitted.
We're going our way, a minute and 40.
Ah, a minute and 40. Just cross the
Something
line.
change. To be honest, it is his fault, but it isn't his fault.
Yeah, the game should still pick up the fact that he's in the garage, but yeah, he should know, Blood and Sands, not to go into the pits at the end of the session. Hopefully you'll remember that for Q2. Right then, so what have we learned from that? TLK
well,
quick?
Honest, it looked like the top guys found a second on their first lap. So if we took a second off everyone's wet times, Madman would there still be second.
Just, but yes.
Charlie would be third. No, would be
Third,
yes,
no.
Yes. Fourth, sorry.
Fourth. KO would only be fifth, however. But the likes of the likes of Starman and Whiteside would be happy to get through. Obviously that was determined quite early with White and Putterland putting the wall before they even set a lap time.
And then Dave later on.
And then Dave gone and followed that up. So unfortunately for Putterland and Dave, even though technically they've got through, their car won't be allowed to be used for the rest of this session. And we had a field spread of those that did set a time of 6.9 seconds.
Not a lot at all, is it? Have you got your chart ready for the corner cut
penalties?
Yes.
I have, yes.
You have, right, okay. Right, I'm going to get my wheel out of the way and then I can lie down on my shag pile. Okay, it's not shagged a pile, it is just a soft rug. Leave me alone. I want it to be fancy. What are you laughing at?
Right, so it's definitely intermediate weather.
Yes, definitely. Does this mean it could be dry for Q3, do we think?
Skies don't look that dark.
Or is that a push?
We might, maybe not for the start of Q3, but maybe towards the end.
Yeah, this is what I was thinking. So
Might be intriguing. Who's that car going out? It's Soul Man.
there we go. Ooh. Yeah. So everyone must be on the intermediates now, surely.
Yep. Yep, they all will be. Soul Man and Whiteside the first two out on the Blood London Sands. So yeah, they're all going to flood out because
KO'd out as well.
it'd be wise too, because I can only assume these track conditions will just get faster and faster and faster as the session goes on.
Well, that logic then, it might not be. And remember, actually, very important point, the guys who did a this KO goes sideways into the chicane. Because the guys have used a set of inters that they will no longer be able to use for the race.
That is a true point, unless I mean, they could in theory use it again in this session.
They can.
They wouldn't have burned too much tread off those.
Probably like people, the likes of TLK could probably get away with that, and J19.
Yeah.
Possibly, arguably, Callum Rose. Oh, KO
Yeah, they've
gone deep into the hairpin.
They already done what, two flying laps maximum,
Yeah.
and this isn't really a high deg track either.
It's not a hot particularly, but it is on the rear. The front
it's
do not
all
work here at all. It's all rear.
Which is always a problem when it's wet, if you want the front to bite.
And the rear to grip, and the rear to give you traction. KO starts his lap. So quick time here is at the 21.
We might start seeing a 20 maybe, because that rain is getting lighter and lighter. We are close to it not raining at all.
23.9 first sector, double lockup though.
I think you might be. I think we are going to get. I think we could get some dry conditions by the end of this.
Well, not on this session, surely.
No, we've got a spun Ferrari out the last chicane.
Has to be. We've got a Renault in front of KO here. That has to be Whiteside.
That'll be Whiteside.
Renault? What Renault could it be? There's only going to be one. There's only one Renault here.
And have you noticed Madman has gone straight out? He hasn't decided to hang around this time. He's gone straight.
Cars get out of the way. So KO's come through the chicane now, very gingerly.
And it has stopped raining.
Yes, it has. Not a particularly quick time though, 23.3. So exactly what we said, only a second quicker than what they did in. That's interesting. Whiteside got out of the way on a timed lap.
Yeah, that's very kind.
Very odd. Oh,
J19's gone.
Important retirement.
He's gone out the whole wall of champions.
Yes, very much so. Wall to tyre wall as well. It looks like.
Yes. TLK does a 21.8.
21.8. That's
1.5 seconds.
That's a couple of temps slower than in Q1. As that's Madman idiot. Luckily, J19's car ghosted. And Soups has now come out on the track as well now. Madman can't do so.
And Callum Rose as well, so everyone's out there.
6, but it was invalidated.
Interesting.
So, hang on, if it's dry, or drying as it's now no longer wet, would there be the possibility of it being slick towards the end?
Of this session,
Yeah.
I can't. I don't want to tempt fate, but I don't want to rule it out.
Because if it is, but that raises a problem for the people going through into the top 10.
It does.
How many of the top 10 runners would want to risk going on to effectively burning through a few percent of the tyre?
And and also it also then mean they'll be forced to use that if it was going to be dry at the start of the race, but we have been informed it's meant to be wet at the start.
Oh yeah, I forgot that.
But we don't know if that's true.
Exactly.
In the past.
We have seen in previous F1 games, thank you Codemaster, that it is predicted to be dry the whole race and has been wet. TLK top again, 21.7, shaves another tenth off. Still not as quick as he did in Q1 though. What will Madman do?
No. This is going to be 21...
21.9.
Did he back off there towards the end? Did he?
No, it was another invalidation.
Oh, it's another
invalidation. Through the
I think it might be the last chicane.
Yes,
so I think he did seem to take a lot of curb on the second part of that last chicane. And the game is very strict through that section. Unfortunately for J19 now, that doesn't obviously mean he's going to start 13th. Oh, that's a Ferrari in the wall in the background. That one KO because Prentice's in the pits. KO just hit the wall of champions from out the last chicane.
Lost a bit of front wing process. I'm going to look to Callum Rose to go onto the slicks first.
Because they just come out on those images. This is literally his first flying lap. Yeah, he was the last car to come out of the pit lane. This is his first flying lap now. TLK 21.5. That's a little bit more.
That was what he did in Q1.
Yeah, that's right, bang on what he did in Q1. So that's a bit more like
24.6.
Only points out Matey Boy. Only a tenth off KO.
Oh yeah.
It's a good show there for Matey Boy.
Or Michael C, 2 tenths off. Nearly to the 1,000. But as you said before though, it's wet. KO does not like the wet. But neither, but look, we've got 7 minutes left, half the session gone. Look who's 12th.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to push this hard.
Charlie's gone second.
Off.
Oh, a lot of understeer.
Wants to be in the pit lane.
Yeah, Charlie's stuck in there second, but still 1.1 off TLK. As drivers are starting to come in.
It's still
too
wet. It's too wet to go on slicks at the moment.
Give it a few minutes, maybe.
21.1.
TLK again, 21.1.
2.1 now, or 1.6 now to the field. Will Madman now complete a lap time?
Oh, he was very cautious through that last chicane, so I think this won't be quickest.
22.3.
He made sure he got through the last chicane without invalidating there, but it meant he was very slow.
Do you think he'll get a competitive by that logic?
I think I'll be very surprised if we don't have a situation where at least every driver gets at least one penalty this race.
We've had that pretty much every single race.
And TLK has had a few races where he's been very good.
As I said, pretty much every race, not actually every race. Oh, Ultrasoft's the white side! Ultrasoft's white side, been selected.
That's
brave.
It's brave, but it's a risk that he can worth take.
Yeah.
Because he's not going through as it stands, and it's close. Whether I don't think it's ready yet, but I don't think it's far off. Personally,
It might be just at the crossover, because I'm looking down the back straight, there is hardly any spray. TLK's now finally boxed.
Callum Rose has been improving again. He's found a second on himself so far.
Madman's carried on, done another lap. This might be quickest. No, it isn't. 21.3.
Oh, it's 2 tenths. 2 tenths off. That's more like it from Madman. But there is definitely a dry line through that stuff. Whiteside's out there. And no.
No. No. Don't think so.
Not quite yet.
Not quite. Too early.
Callum Rose improved to 4th. He got in front of KO.
Oh, so he has. Oh, Macy Boy now selected Ultra Softs. They're all toying with the idea now.
They're thinking with it. For the likes of Prenter and Whiteside, I can understand.
But Matey Boy?
Matey Boy, no, because if he bins that, then that's him.
Will Prenter push Whiteside down to 12? No, he won't. Yes, no. Oh, invalidated anyway. Fast enough time.
I'm going to keep an eye. I'm going to keep an eye on Whiteside here. I'm just intrigued. 3.5 minutes to go,
KO's
so he in theory has.
Again, but on. That's the wall.
Enters.
KO, not KO. Prenter, close enough. Same Ferrari.
No, Prenter is Inters as well.
Yes, but was just hit the wall. But definitely, if the people on the Inters are struggling, then I'm going to say the Ultra Softs is a no-go situation.
I'm going to keep an eye on Whiteside. He's coming through the first couple of corners now. It is. It's through here that's interesting. It's better than his outlet.
Well,
Mainly to probably got. He's 1.1 down on himself.
TLK's at the ready for Ultra Soft. But remember, he'll get 2 laps more out of this. I think.
Yeah, he will. Maybe one definitely, maybe 2 if he can keep the pace up. Be tight. No, he might only get 1. DRS enabled, so
they think it's dry enough. That's a lock-up and a half.
Matey Boy and Blood and Sands have gone out, and TLK. They've all gone out on Ultras. I think we might suddenly see a late dash.
Well, look, it looks dry down the back straight.
Yeah, the back straight looks.
Oh, that's
still. I don't know if that's just the conditions, or that just might think taking a little bit too much liberty.
26.
Still 1.1 off what he's done.
Let's see what he does
25,
this lap.
4.
Because now everyone who's boxed cannot come out.
No, Callum Rose has selected Ultras, but as you say, it's a bit late now. Unless they come out literally right this second,
4 tenths
and
up.
they might just. Yeah, 4 tenths up. That's more like it.
KO's gone. Out.
No, is he? Is he just retiring from the session?
I don't know. Madman selected Super Softs. Blood and Sands is out for a crash. They crashed into each other. Blood and Sands and KO crashed into each other. Turn 1.
Oh my goodness. No, KO's retired. His car's still moving.
No, I think it's both terminal damage. It looked like both terminal damage.
No, KO's car's still moving. KO's car was still moving on the runoff outside of 1. What does Whiteside do last chicane?
He's 2 seconds up. He will improve, and he will get one more chance at this.
121. P3.
So that pushes Blood and Sands out. Well, he was out anyway.
Blood and Sands is now at Matey Boy, 118. What about TLK? Where is he?
TLK's on his first lap, but being held up by a Haas.
Michael C. And Michael C's on an outlap.
TLK is not on an outlap.
No. Now he gets out of the way. Ugh. Yeah, Michael C wasn't never going to get round.
But TLK is already through, so don't know about that one. It might still put TLK top.
Yeah, it's 17, 17-3.
Let's have a look. Was that a terminal damage or was that a retirement?
It didn't come up on my screen initially. No, it's not. I think they may have had a collision, but I don't think they destroyed their cars. I think they just retired from sessions.
May I go to your invalidated track limits?
Yeah, there's a lot of it.
No, I mean look at the bottom of it. This and next lap invalidated.
Oh my good grief.
So KO.
Oh, what's happened there? Oh, they're in the session.
Yeah, because I've sort of got no sound.
Matey Boy improved. Matey Boy went quickest in the end on the 15.6.
Yeah.
So the people out of Q2 were Blood and Sands, Predator, and J19. Soulman has snuck through.
And so did Whiteside in third.
Whiteside in third, and only 2/10 off TLK.
Yes, but so he must have gone again then. He must have been able to go around again then.
So my theory of Whiteside going for it was, it's come a little bit true. Because he's through. I think it's the first time.
Possibly, or for a very long time.
For a while that he's been into Q3.
Oh no, yeah, because it can't really count last year because that was short qualifying. Dry, bone dry.
It's bone dry. There we go.
Oh
right
no,
then.
this mucks up TLK, doesn't it? If it's dry for the race at the start, it mucks up the people who qualified on the dries.
On the ultras. Yeah, so TLK, Matey Boy, and Whiteside will start on the ultras if it is dry.
We missed the fact that Supes is also through. Well, first time for him, I believe, to be through to Q3 since last season.
Yeah, I believe it is.
Because I think he might have gone in and gone through in Germany, I believe. So now it's dry. Yes, yeah, you are right. KO just retired because he's in this session. So I'm expecting a busy Tuesday again.
So this might bring KO back into play now, being dry.
Didn't go back to an FIA decision. Wasn't there an unwritten rule of people retiring being a? Was that a decision, or was that a more of a frowned upon decision? I thought people wanted to stop that happening.
Oh God, offhand I can't remember. I know it was raised. I think it was Skyline, if I'm correctly raised that.
Might that been Project Cars League rather than F1 League?
I know that definitely was Project Cars. I raised that because they were because on Project Cars they're just able to return to garage.
Yeah.
I'll have to double check that at some point for the F1.
I think Simon
no, it definitely has
glory and set the first lap to get a provisional pole. Now I'm expecting much more invalidated lap times this time.
Yes.
20.8 per sector, miles faster than what we've seen so far from anyone in this session. Supes is not gone out yet.
20.1 from Charlie.
Remember, this Soulman is a person who normally qualifies at the back. Remember, so 44.7 second sector. What do we reckon pole time will be? 11?
Yeah, I reckon
11, 12, 13, somewhere around there. As Matey Boy did a 15.
I reckon we're looking 12s at least.
Someone comes out the final corner now and is going to set 14 maybe. 14.5.
bottom 5. Charlie comes out the last chicane now. Nicely done. This will be. This might be a 12 actually.
12
There's a 12 from
Michael
12-0.
12-0.
Okay, it's an 11 then.
I was right. Callum Rose is going to be a 14, I think. 14-2.
2. What about KO?
KO.
It's an 11-1.
10. TLK 12-0 as well.
Madman 11-8.
This swings it completely into KO, but with an possible impending penalty, as we do not know what happened. I did see 2 cars in the wall.
But also with it supposedly raining at the start, that won't favour KO.
No, that will favour the 2 guys behind.
Yes.
We completely roll with them.
But I also would like to. I'll be very.
And Charlie as well. To be honest, Charlie's quite.
Charlie as well, and I'll also be liking to watch J19 come through the field.
Yes. And do 13. I would like to point out as well. Look how close Madman, TLK, and Charlie are.
Yeah, well, TLK and Charlie, 200s.
Whiteside does a 17-0 invalidated lap time, however.
TLK's going to cross the line. This will be an 11. KO does a 10-8. TLK does an 11-4.
Madman's about to cross the line though. I think this might be an. Oh no, backed off big time. 15.
Yeah, 3.3 seconds. That was
thousandths up on himself. So this is going to be an interesting race actually, because KO's got this much pace now. How far... He cannot drop so far back.
He can't utilise the pace to catch up.
Yeah.
It will be interesting. It does all depend how long into the race will it rain. If that weather is still obviously accurate. Charlie, I think, is winding up to go again. He backs off.
He backs off, yeah.
We'll watch him.
Madman's a 10th off himself. TLK's coming down into the pit lane. KO's probably going in the pit lane as well. Yep. Madman pit lane.
Charlie's backed off. I think Charlie cut turn 3.
Michael C's back.
No, I don't think he has. It's half second down.
Lost it.
So.
Soups. The line, backed off time.
Solman. Callum's all this stuff.
Solman is in the 8, remember?
Yeah. Oh, Callum is 900ths off himself, so he still has the potential of finding that back. And...
With invalidated lap time, however, so doesn't count. Whiteside's pit lane. No, Whiteside's carrying on.
Callum round the last chicane. 10. This might be an improvement from Callum. Might just... No, not quite. 600ths off.
It wasn't him, but he found time to final second, but not enough.
He did, but not enough. How about Whiteside?
Whiteside.
The top 6 are all in the pits. And he's 13 thousandths up again. But that might have just been an invalidation there.
I think Soups might be in the pit lane. No,
yeah.
Going round.
Whiteside's backed off.
Soups
Callum's out of fuel.
This will be an improvement for Soups. 12.9 up to 6.
We've currently got Soulman and Callum going around with no fuel. They're both in limp home mode.
Well,
Madman's gone out again.
Right. But
Madman is out there now.
Callum Rose's session is pretty much done, as So he's still got to do half a lap.
Whiteside, I believe, will box now.
Yeah.
Should box now in theory and go. No, he goes round again.
How much fuel did he put in that thing?
Yeah. And also, those tyres won't exactly be providing the best anymore.
No.
Let's go to Madman since he's coming down the back straight.
Is anyone else? When's everyone else going to come out? Probably with 3 minutes to go, I reckon.
Hopefully just after Madman goes past, so they don't hold him up.
Because here comes Madman to start his lap. Well, no, because they've got to know. Oh, some people are coming out now, but they might meet him at turn 3.
No, should be alright. No, that's Michael C's behind him. So what can Madman do?
We'll have to cut Gold Cows back out.
The 10th up, 10th and a half up. Oh, he spun it though. There you go, that lap's gone.
Spin! That lap's gone. But it wasn't up enough to overhaul TLK.
No, it wouldn't have been enough to even. Yeah, it's just remained in third.
This track is quite slippery though, which I don't understand why KO's so quick round it. Sort of goes against the logic. TLK now.
I'm going to keep an eye on Madden, so he'll be the first to start a lap again.
Yep. Have we got any teammates in this? Only really the McLarens. That's it, I think, isn't it?
And the Hasses as well, Michael C and Charlie.
Yeah. So I was just thinking whether or not they could work together down the back straight to help qualify themselves, but to be honest, not slipstream isn't really that effective.
That looked better through 3 and 4 for Madman. I know he's only 900ths up this time. He might have had a not such a good turn 1 and 2, which I didn't quite catch.
TLK's coming round the final chicane to start his first lap. Charlie behind him.
Madman just under 2/10 up.
Oh, TLK got deep into turn 1, mucked himself up to turn 2. Very good push for him 4 though. Don't think he's going to be up on himself. No, he's probably down on himself.
Madman coming across the line. This will be an 11. It's 11-1, so he does overhaul TLK.
But not KO, unfortunately.
As KO's coming down to the last chicane now. And KO's going to improve a 10-3. Wow.
Yeah. 9? 9 anybody?
He's backed off.
So, no,
so he's not going to improve, so no. Is anyone else going to get into the 10s?
TLK won't be this lap, probably be in 11. No.
No.
11 but not improvement.
Right, this is his last opportunity.
Turn 1 much better. Right, so the 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th all done. All much better. Looks quicker through the chicane.
Well, 5,000's down.
But he was quicker by 3/10 than his previous lap, and he was 3/10. He finished 3/10 down at the end of the lap.
Madman didn't improve.
Oh, that looked good.
This might challenge with P2. 3/10, nearly 4/10.
That's enough.
Ooh.
This could be close.
This could be close. This will, yeah, this should get him on the front row.
Who will come out in best? Who will come out in best 4th and 5th look as well? TLK comes round. He was game very quickly, fully committed. This could be tied. 10-0.
It's 11-0.
11-0 even, sorry, not 10-0. 10-0 to win. Way.
Charlie's not going to improve, neither's Matey Boy, so both of those
Matey Boy won that battle for the battle for
best of the rest.
Oh.
As his car decides to go, you know what, I'm going to visit the wall.
I think this is a part of the game, I think now. Part of the update.
Right, so KO is on pole by nearly 7/10 from TLK. And then Madman, Matey Boy, Charlie, Michael C, Soups, Soulman, Callum Rose, and Whiteside rounding out the top 10. 4.1 seconds.
Covers the top 10.
Cover the top 10.
That's a big field spread.
That's a big field spread for such a small lap.
But remember though, we've got to imagine that some cars are out of position as well. So, I mean, imagine Whiteside wouldn't have been 10th in normal conditions and neither would have been Soulman in 8th. So, they would have been further back the field. Rain, heavy wet, big time.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, cars into each other on the grid. I don't know if you can see that.
I can't... Oh yeah, oh dear.
It's a little glitchy.
Yeah, there's cars doing somersaults on the grid at the moment.
Well, I think we're waiting for players.
I think that's where they're joining to sit on the grid.
Yeah, but I'm still waiting for players.
No, they will always be waiting for players until they ready up.
Oh yes, of course, yes. Right then.
Right, so expect KO to struggle.
Yep, so how far down the field will he get?
I reckon, obviously, the likes of Madman, TLK, Charlie,
maybe
Michael
J19
C.
as well?
J19, I reckon he might struggle to stay in the top 6. Personally.
And then it'll be a case of not making a mistake and waiting for it to be dry.
Yeah.
The thing that will help him is the fact that the weather is now dynamic at the moment, so it'll stop raining 5 minutes sooner than it's predicted to be, if that makes sense. Because obviously we're having this 5-minute break now.
Yeah.
That could be the difference between 1 or 2 laps, or 3 or 4 laps. In theory. Who the hell are you? Have you just been added into a group?
No.
Okay then, I'm popular then.
Well, it's not come up on my screen yet anyway.
Oh no. Hang on, give me a second. I need to either turn notifications off or shut this. Technically speaking, if I just ignore it, then hopefully they'll get the gist. Let's just do that. Right then, so how long? So okay, so we've got, really, would you say a wet Canada's harder than a dry Monaco?
It's on par. Because as you say, the track is very slippery in the dry. So to have full wet, the first couple of laps on heavy fuel on the full wet tire, that we could have a bit of a
argy-bargy. Expect some
argy-bargy and a bit of controversy to
imagine some safety car-esque scenario, but without the safety car.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, the safety car is still off at the moment because the issue with it hasn't been patched yet. So Codemasters, if you're listening, please fix it.
They're going to be listening to us.
We provide good insights. I don't know what you're on about.
Constructive ones like saying, make a game better. Destructive criticism. No, that's not the right word. Yes, destructive criticism. Yes.
So we're nearly ready to go. I'm just going to send a message in a moment.
Right, so the question will be, place your bets, who will be the first one to crash, who will be the first one to damage the front wing, and when will it happen?
Well, I think in terms of damage front wing, I reckon lap 1.
Turn 1?
Maybe turn 3 and 4.
Turn 3 and 4, okay.
On the wall on the exit of 4. I reckon we might have our first casualty in the wall. As the signal's been sent and the timer is counting down.
Right. Okay. 71. No.
Here we go.
70 laps.
70 laps, I believe it is, of Canada.
I can't remember if it was. I can never remember if it's 70 or 71. It's normally the same as Hungary, but I think Hungary's 71. Okay. Has anyone? Oh,
Intermediates.
Why is KO
And
not
KO's
next to the grid?
KO's not moving. He's been disqualified. But intermediate, okay.
All enters.
Yep, every single one of them.
Who's under fuel? KO. Sorry, TLK's under fuel. Madman's under fuel. Ah, hang on a minute. I wonder if they have an under fuel. I wonder if this is the maximum amount of fuel that you can have.
So they're all 0.07.
Yeah, I wonder if that's.
Yeah.
I wonder if that is Canada heavy on fuel.
It is because it's all point and squirt and high speed. So yeah.
Looking forward to doing Singapore then.
No.
Also put it in lean and forget about it.
Yeah, that's intriguing that everyone on full
intriguing
fuel.
is my word. Interesting.
Interesting.
Get your own catchphrases. It's interesting that everyone. See, it looks like the pit windows. I've been looking. Is some are weird. Callum Rose, for example, is pit window between 33 and 37, whereas Soulman's between 7 and 17.
Interesting. But as the field come, hopefully KO is back.
40. As we line up on the grid for intermediate.
Yep.
It looks very heavy for intermediates.
Yeah, it's
Unless
on the upper end of inters.
Unless they swapped to inters too late before. The final car, which is the Mercedes white, lines up on the end of the grid. We now go to
Here we
seems like the
go.
Ferrari has gone to a Vettel starting position, it looks like.
Yes, he has. We've got 3 lights, 4 and 5, and we are go in Canada. KO has moved away, so he's back. Very even start. Very decent start from KO there, actually.
Oh, man, someone in the background. There's his first casualty.
Yeah.
Half
Top
casualty.
3 still as they are. J19's up 3 already.
Callum Rose has fallen. Oh, that was a half spin for Matey Boy, it looked like in the background.
Yeah.
So when will KO fall? It looks as a matter of when rather than if.
Yeah.
Here we go now.
I think TLK.
No.
TLK was looking at the run.
Have you seen the fuel mix is shooting upwards? It's now 0.38. Oh, sideways. This is for KO anyway, 0.4. Unless that's a glitch.
The top 3 have already got over 2 seconds to 4th. that's going to be close.
Wide line for TLK.
I think he had no choice, otherwise he would have hit KO.
KO's now. KO's been fiddling around with the fuel mix. He's now in rich, but he was in lean. But
TLK's got a good run though. TLK's got a good run. This will be brave into the last chicane in these conditions. So KO holds on to a tap. That was a tap, I think.
Madman tapped more. Madman tapped more. Defending from KO. Defending.
I'd like to point out J19 up 5. And we've got yellow flags. We've got Matey Boy.
Oh, TLK's going for it. No, yes, no, no,
no.
Yeah, no.
J19 now up 6.
Whiteside
up
still
2.
8.
Whiteside has moved
10.
up to 8.
Oh, KO's gone deep. It comes.
TLK's through. Will can Madman follow him? KO still.
KO's
edged in front.
Now into lean. He's really trying to keep up and delay the inevitable. Madman looks like he's got to run on. No. He's going to have to be a desperate.
He's up in. No, he's there.
But TLK might get a better acceleration run.
We'll keep an eye on J19. He's lining up soups for P6.
Charlie in the background. Got to keep an eye on the gap there.
Yeah, since they've got rid of Matey Boy, there's a bit of. KO was thieving. It's a run like this surely into turn 1 now for TLK.
No, it's tight. Madman passed that this time. Yes.
Charlie beats him all.
No contact. That's
slight touch, but
no,
KO's.
Sideways from KO. That's it.
Got to concede. Yeah, there we go. The inevitable has happened.
J19 up to 6.
He's only 7.5 seconds off these 3.
Yeah. So Charlie will be the next target for. Or KO will be the next target for Charlie. KO's struggling like anything but powder.
Yeah,
he's
KO
now putting
is...
him majorly into lean now. What's everyone else's fuel situation? I wonder if that's a visual glitch. Because everyone was in minus numbers, now everyone's sort of in the 2s or the 1s. So I wonder if that was a visual glitch. Matey Boy now back past Whiteside again.
Charlie's now right behind KO already.
Yeah. But look at the gap to the leader.
Yeah.
TLK's pulled 2.5 seconds on KO in a lap. I reckon, and Madman the same.
Oh, that was all.
There's a bit of front wing out of the final chicane there. I wonder who that belonged to. The Soulman's half a minute off the lead, so I wonder if that.
He pitted the end of the first lap, so that won't be his because he wouldn't have made it that far on the end of the first lap. He would have gone straight down the pit lanes. I think he lost his wing going into turn 1, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Yes.
White is also a little bit off.
Well, no.
Whiteside's been done by Dave 1025 now. Dave 1025's up 5 places. He's had a decent start.
But he was out of place though because he was 14th at the start.
Yeah. London Sands is past Putterland.
Madman's catching TLK.
Charlie gets close to KO, but then
whatever line KO does, Charlie's just following him. And look who's coming in the background shots.
Yeah, that's Michael C, and then you got J19 not far behind them.
No. Another 2 seconds lost for KO in a lap.
Yeah, KO struggling big time.
So if it's 2 seconds a lap, and the rain's here for, let's say, even for, I don't know,
30 laps,
20 laps. Well, no, it won't be. Well, it could be 30 laps, but we don't know.
Yeah.
Looks like KO's pit window is 30 laps, 31, 34. So knows? We'll keep an eye on that gap. And what J19 seems to be losing about half a second a lap to the leader, which is.
But he's gaining on KO.
Yes, so he's obviously gaining on KO a second and a half lap.
Ooh,
Oh,
Charlie!
Ooh, alarm bell!
Yeah,
So
he got some wheel spin out of 4 and nearly hit the wall on the kink of 5.
So we're in the 25s, are we?
Yes.
Fastest lap, are we? So Putterland already.
Putterland's first victim for a penalty on lap 5.
Could be a long chart.
Yeah, I've actually, what I've done, I've written every name down prior to the race starting.
Okay. TLK's made a mistake, I think, because...
Madden's lost that time again.
I was going to say got with it, but definitely sideways. He's only lost a few tenths this lap.
Michael C's dropped back a bit. He's dropped back to J19.
Yes.
J19 trying to line up. Or looking at lining him up. Oh, Michael C's wide in the last chicane. Can J19 do anything about that? I don't think so.
I think KO's safe from Charlie.
At the moment, J19 tried squirting the power there.
1.2 laps under fuel.
Wow.
Whiteside's 5 laps over.
5 laps over?
Yeah, 5 laps over. So obviously you can save fuel here quite a bit. So you can save fuel quite easily here. Oh, Charlie right behind, by a tenth behind KO all of a sudden. It was about like 9 tenths on the start lap, now he's only 8 tenths.
Yeah, KO's made a mistake coming out the third chicane, I think. Didn't get the power down. Charlie's
looking menacingly.
I thought he might have...
Charlie's 5.5 laps under, or over even, sorry.
Oh, Charlie's got a good run.
But he's still in lean though, he's still in lean. He's still in lean.
He's still closing in though. I think KO's not exactly...
Oh,
sector
flag,
2,
sector
yellow
2.
flags. More yellow flags, sector 2, as Madden does the quickest lap.
Oh, 500's behind TLK. TLK's gone wide into turn 1. Keeps the lead though.
I think the yellow flags were for White, so he's now found himself at the back of the field.
So, this is interesting. KO was in standard going down the straight, but
Charlie was in lean. Blown Sands 3 seconds, and Madden up the inside. Ooh, just avoids the rear of TLK there. So 4 tenths between the top 2, and there's 4 tenths between 3rd and 4th, and there's half a second between 5th and 6th.
Yeah, there's a 2x2x2.
Madden do anything about... Ooh, TLK. Oh, Madden's hit the wall! Madden's knocked his wing. Wing's gone. Left hand side of the wing has gone on Madden's car. He hit the wall coming out the hairpin.
That's not good.
No.
I think there's a glitch with the fuel. Because Charlie was 5.5 laps, now it's 2.3. There's a visual glitch with the fuel, so we can't have a look at that.
Oh, TLK's made a mistake. They're side by side down the straight.
J19, 3 seconds.
J19, 3 seconds. So Madden takes the lead, but he has got wing damage. And TLK's back up the inside, looking in the episode that's turn 3. No, backs out of that.
I reckon I can see who's in lead and who's in standard. And
Madden taps the wall again.
I think I can see what fuel mix they're in. It must be stopping to rain soon then, because otherwise he would have pitched surely.
Yeah, the rain does look lighter, doesn't it?
Friends are now past Michael Whiteside.
For him.
White is in the pit lane.
I wonder if he damaged his wings. He did have a spin, I think. TLK up the inside at the hairpin. Retakes the lead. Madman nudges the wall again, I think.
Right, Charlie's right behind KO again, but I don't think he can do anything about it.
The rain is definitely easing. This might be good for KO. It might not rain for as long as we thought.
No, because the gaps have not been going out that 2 seconds a lap.
No, well, these two have been battling, which obviously hasn't helped that. But yeah, I think the clue is the fact Madman is staying out there.
Yeah.
If he'd been wet for longer, I think he would have gone in.
That's weird. Every lap, the fuel gets reset. Because KO is like on 1.3 laps of fuel, then it got reset to 0.3. Another glitch?
Hopefully it's just a visual glitch from spectate view. Charlie's right on the back of KO again.
Slippery, slidey. KO here.
He's done a lot better job than I thought he would do, personally.
I think it's one of them things again where it's quite difficult to pass.
Yeah. There's really only a couple of decent overtaking opportunities.
It's all great as well, this track.
Yeah. Goes a little deep into the hairpin, but to be honest, it gives him a decent line out.
I think KO's trying to fiddle about with fuel mapping. It looks like he was lean going into the hairpin and coming out of the hairpin. As soon as he got into the meat of the straight, he's back into standard. Madman!
5 seconds speeding the pit lane.
So he's trying. Oh, KO's gone deep! KO's gone deep into the chicane!
Yeah,
Charlie must have him! No, he had to back
Charlie
off!
had to back off!
But he's still got a decent-ish round.
So Madman will have to, I won't jot that down, so he'll serve that at his next stop.
Yeah.
But Madman is down to 6th as it stands. Nope, 7, 8, oh, still dropping.
We'll have a 4-car battle in a minute, it looks like. There's only 3 seconds covering.
Callum Rose, 3 seconds.
The second group have been catching the first pair. Oh, Kale wide again through the second chicane. Oh, and Simon's coming out! Must be now! Charlie must be able to get through now. Kale's going to have to hold the inside line. Going under the bridge, side by side. Contact!
He's still... No, Charlie can't do anything about it.
Oh, but in the background, look, we got the second pair.
Okay. Yeah. Charlie will want to get by now, because otherwise he's going to have his teammate in J19 passing and getting careful. Oh, KO's not got the run this time.
KO staying in standard.
Charlie's still in lean though, isn't he? Or is he just...
I don't know.
So he seems to drop back a bit there.
Look at the gap now, it's 11.3 to TLK.
Madman 21.8, that's the Michael C.
3 second time penalty. This battle actually harks me back to the 2004 Canadian Grand Prix, right at the end, where you had a Ferrari, two
Williams, wasn't it?
And a Renault at the end of the race.
Also a little bit of from this year with the Force Indias, the Red Bull and the Ferrari. A little bit as well.
Bit, yes, yes. KO's back into lean again. Oh, goes
really
sideways again, though.
He hasn't really lost time to TLK this time. There you go. Well, just dropped the Prince of 3 seconds. At the moment, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's 8 drivers with 1 time penalty so far.
I think White's a lap down, I think. Or very nearly going to be.
No, it's not quite, they're not doing 123s.
Oh, Charlie's right up behind KO again, KO's mugged up the chicane.
Oh, Charlie had to back out again. he gets such a good run out the last chicane. He has to
he's got
back
a run
out.
now.
He's going to go around the outside, which I probably wouldn't
it
want to do.
forces KO though to muck up a little bit or sacrifice his line.
Soups 3 seconds.
That's his second warning.
Soups, that is his second one, yeah.
Madman fastest lap, I just saw that. Where did Madman drop to? Behind J19.
Yeah, he's behind this battle by 7 seconds. Oh, J19's looking up the inside of Michael C. But not
Charlie
quite.
went wide going into that chicane there. That lost him a little bit of time. It's still raining though. So I wonder if Madman tried to persevere, couldn't, and just had to bolt.
Yeah. Problem is, he's going to find it, give it 3 laps.
KO's in Rich and TLK's in Lean. That keep up.
The problem is, Madman is going to... Oh, that was close there with the other Haas and the Merc there. But Madman's going to find himself, if you give it not too long, he'll find himself on the back of this lot.
KO's in Lean.
He's constantly in his mirrors.
Much more
judging the distance, that's a better exit for him though. We've got Charlie one near, and there's Madman in the background.
Taking chunks and chunks of time out. He's 2 seconds quicker than the leader. 24.5.
24.5. Yeah, White is now a lap down. Charlie was so frustrated. He's got. I think he's just got to. He's just got to surprise him and go for a move that may not be initially recommended. I think.
Okay, got a little deep into the hairpin. Oh,
Charlie 3 seconds.
Oh, but that might have helped him run into the hairpin. No, he looked.
No.
He never has him coming.
We're going to 5-way scrap if we're not careful here, but all this time,
KO
TLK
got sideways on the straight. Charlie's going for the slipstream.
But that's Putterland second. KO's deep, is that deep? No, Charlie got it wrong. Michael C's up his inside.
Oh yeah, so he did, yeah. Look how close Madman is
now.
Yeah,
Madman is flying.
Michael C's up the inside.
24.5 again
had to
from
back out
Madman.
there. I think J19's got Charlie
yeah,
as well.
Charlie's bailed. Now I'll let Madman through as well, I think. Madman should get the run on him. Yes, he does. Might not be a bad thing though for Charlie, just follow Madman through.
Yeah. So now, well, it's not a... I think now we've got to wait for Michael C, who's probably a more aggressive overtaker than Charlie is, a bit more conservative, which is good, because he won a championship that way, if you remember. So, we've got to now see what his younger teammate is going to do. Well, I'm guessing younger. More exuberant teammate's going to do.
Less experienced.
Yes, that's a better word.
London Sands, that is second.
Madman now 9/10 behind J19.
That is London Sands second.
The gap is now going out a second a lap to KO. It looks like to me.
And it is still raining.
It is still raining.
We're going to be on. Oh, Madman hit the wall
again. Entire race, I've just KO sideways into turn 1. I think this entire race I've only watched one person so far. I might cycle through the rest of them just to see how they're doing. We are just watching one battle at the moment. But the rest of them are all fairly spread out. Really
Dave 1025 and Putterland are close company. 9th and 10th. But the rest of them, they're all spread out.
Oh, Madman!
Oh, Madman's past J19. Trust me to miss that as we cycle through the rest of them.
I can see on the
Yeah, so Madman got through going into turn 6.
Ah, interesting. Michael C is in fuel conservation mode. Soulman, another time penalty. Is that his second?
Soulman, no, that's his first.
They're coming up to lap white. The leaders are.
Okay.
Well, not the leaders, but KO, the KO
this
squabble.
battle.
Madman is flying. Madman is going to try and get Soups, or Michael C now, it looks like.
Yeah.
No,
no, he's backed out of that. No. To be fair, Michael C, that was all his own downfall there.
Oh god, here we go. Charlie through on J19 again. Eon, maybe not. J19 coming back. No, just about got away with it.
I think Michael C was his own downfall there. He left the
Ultras.
room.
White Ultras at the bottom.
Hang on, it's still raining in it. Or is it stopped? No, it has
Madman
stopped.
3 seconds.
Madman 3 seconds. Oh, the Hasses! Wheel banging through to the 4.
Charlie through though. Or is he? No, he's not. I can't see the trees in the way.
J19's going to pounce. Is
No.
he? No.
Right. I think the leaders made a mistake, maybe? The gap might have gone down a small amount. Is it raining?
I don't think it is. I don't think it is, but I think
So,
White is...
Too early.
White's struggling. It's too early. But Madman's right on the back of KO already. Madman's alongside KO already, pretty much.
White side's on supers. This will be quick.
Soulman's on ultras.
Okay, I didn't think Madman was there. There we go. That one's done.
So Madman's through already.
TLK's in. They're all in. They're all coming in.
They're all in. They're all flooding in.
What will the Hasses do? No, the second trio stayed out.
Interesting.
Will they take the lead though? No, they won't. It will depend on what the leader does.
The lead. Oh, the Hasses are still side by side.
Madman Ultras KO Supers. Madman will have a 5-second time penalty, remember.
Yeah, which I think, yeah, well, KO's re-jumped him. Putterland's got another penalty.
Michael C is now in front of Charlie again.
So yeah. Putterland has already got a licence point.
We're not even a third of the way through.
No.
J19 past Charlie, round the outside.
I was quite surprised one of those Hasses didn't go in. But how are the guys on slicks doing?
It's not, there's not much in it, if I'm honest.
Keeping an eye on the gap between the leaders, it's hanging around the 4.5 seconds. Right on the crossover, but unfortunately one of the Hasses are going to lose out here.
I think if Michael C doesn't pit it, it's going to be
Charlie. But I think Michael C will pit because he's got the track position.
Oh, the first retirement,
Dave's
first
gone,
crash.
First retirement.
Charlie.
DRS is enabled. Both Hasses are in. Oh, Charlie's going to lose out big time now.
J19 gone round again.
Is that another one for Soulman? Have I just read the same one twice?
J19 went round again. That might have been a mistake. Michael C on Ultras.
Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3. The Soulman's got 2 penalties on lap 17 and a warning.
I think. Oh, gold. Dave 1025's car's still on the track.
Oh god.
Blood and Sands 3 seconds.
Blood and Sands 3 seconds.
Yeah, it's definitely dry now. So the leader has got a 15.2 second advantage over this is dry runners. So the next real interest we've got to look for is when Madman catches up to KO. The gap is 3 seconds.
Okay. I'm just quickly looking through the race directors. I want to get that Soulman issue sorted. I want to know how many penalties he's got so I don't get that wrong.
Who was the first one on drive? Was it white? It was
White.
white, wasn't it? Yes. J19 is now in.
Oh.
And the lead is coming down. KO 23-2 first. Oh, Madman
22-3.
So where will J19 filter out? The leader is in a lot of traffic, actually.
In between the Hasses. Oh, can he get in front of Michael C? That's close. He does. Oh, he's deep though.
Deep though.
Oh, he's had a half spin. But, oh, Michael C's right there though. There was wheel contact.
There's a yellow flag in Sector 1. There's another yellow flag in Sector 1.
Who's that? Anyone that...
No, don't think so.
I don't think so. .1, there's more yellow flags.
Sector 3 this
Oh,
time.
Soulman spun out of the hairpin, doing donuts, and he's hit the wall.
Again.
He's hit the wall again.
J19 in front of Charlie. Oh, Michael C's made a mistake.
Yeah, Michael C's lost 2 positions there. Coming out of, he's knocked his wing. TLK 22-3.
Oh, Madman! Look at Madman on KO. This is going to be a flying lap from Madman.
Madman's on the ultras, don't forget. Well, the other two ahead on the super. Yeah, 21-7. No.
Oh, it's invalidation. Marvin invalidation. Maybe. Charlie sees in. Charlie sees in. Michael sees in.
Michael C. Charlie 21-1. Interesting. Soulman's in, but that was for the
spin in the wall.
Yeah, the spin out there, out of the chicane, and
we're still not a third of the way through yet.
No.
So the gap is only a second. Putterland 21-0. Well, I reckon it's still getting dry, isn't it? It's not Madman. Another 3-second time penalty. That's a second warning.
He's got to be. All these drivers have got to be careful.
Well, this is the thing, you see, because this track is really hard to gain on. To say that, Madman's now can touch KO pretty much.
The only drivers on my list yet to have a penalty are Whiteside, KO, TLK, and Matey Boy.
TLK
They're the 4 I haven't
19.5.
got. Yeah, those times will just tumble.
I don't think this will be a fastest lap from KO though.
No.
Oh, it is.
Oh, no,
18.4.
There was 18.4 from Madman, so they all went quicker. Charlie's right on the back of J19 again. J19 quick is 18.2. Matey Boy's done well to recover up in 6th. Yep.
Quite comfortably as well. Soups is still 7th.
Putterland 8th. Oh, with Michael C right behind him. Putterland gets another.
Oh, Madman, good run, good run. Into the chicane. Through.
I'm getting a similar situation from one of the early races. I'm not getting time to put the phone down.
Right, we have a change for a second. Madman's through.
Yeah, Madman's through. Unfortunately, we've got 3 drivers already with license points.
Could we have?
Yeah.
A point reduction ensues, can't you?
Yeah.
17.4 fastest lap. Madman
These two
might not beat that actually.
I don't think they'll beat that this time because they've been battling, haven't they?
Yeah.
Oh, they do.
Oh, Whiteside.
Whiteside. That's his first. J19 16.5. He's dragging Charlie along with him. I won't discount these two just yet.
Well, they're not gonna. Well, they're 10 seconds behind KO.
Yeah, Charlie another 3 seconds. That's his second.
Second or third?
That's his second.
Okay. I
Yeah,
daren't
this race.
I daren't look at the race director generic incidents.
No, you don't. You don't want to. Because I had to scan through quickly to just confirm how many penalties Soulman had, and I had to scroll for a while. Yeah, you really don't want to. This is a really tough track for penalties. Now they are catching the leader.
Yes, quite quickly.
Very quickly.
Well, I don't think we should really look at Madman. I think we should look at KO, because I think Madman will have the box before, but he can do 2 loads of ultras.
15-0. Yeah, you would have thought.
Unless the 2 super runners are trying to get to the end.
That's a long way to go.
I know, but this should be a one-stop race regardless. Unless Madman's think it's going to be too tight and he's going to do 2 ultras. That's the only thing I can think of. But KO can't really lose any more time in... Has KO got damage to his floor? He's got all
His
just
floor?
paint peeling on his floor. If you get a particular angle on the car, you can see over, like, on top of the camera box looking backwards. And you see a lot of white specks on the floor. I don't know whether or not...
That's a license point for Soups.
Okay, fast lap 15-0-0-1.
I think Madman will beat that.
Madman with 14, I think.
Yeah.
Prenta
3 seconds.
No, neither of them. KO 14-6.
Oh, right, okay. That might have been DRS assisted.
Possibly.
That may have been DRS
He's sort of 9 tenths behind. Charlie's sort of keeping tabs with J19 still 6 tenths apart. They are still catching the leader, I think, but not catching
they're
third.
sticking. Yeah, they're sticking at the same gap to the battle for second and thirds.
No, they're not. Well, you sort of, 10 seconds away, just about,
it's remained around that 10-second mark. But yeah, TLK's gap is now only 10.5. When it was 15 when they went on to drive.
The gap to interval now, I think, because we've got so many people a lap down, up to 11th is a lap down already.
Oh wow. Yeah, you've got Callum, who's a second behind Whiteside in that battle for 11th and 12th.
Is the gap on 10 seconds? Madman 14.5. But still over yes, but remember the Madman's got
3 seconds.
3 loads of 3 now, or only 2 loads of 3?
Madman's got 2.
So the gap is actually 16.
Unfortunately for Putterland, that's 5.
So on
to him now.
Well, hang on, when did he get his first one? Lap 5, did he?
Yeah.
So
he's
getting
averaging one every 5 laps. He'll get disqualified before the end of the race at that rate.
Yes. Callum Rose has passed Whiteside, looks like.
Yep.
Interesting, the gap for the lead is slowing down.
And they're in traffic. They've been in traffic.
Oh, they still are in traffic. KO's stuck.
KO's stuck behind that Whiteside Callum Rose battle. They've got to be careful not to ignore yellow flags here, these two.
Blue flags.
Blue flags. There you go, another error. Sorry!
Rewind!
This is... Oh.
There we go, that's the way to do it, there we go. Whiteside was a bit too gentlemanly again.
It's under 10 seconds now.
But KO's dropped a second and a half.
Yeah, he lost out big time there. That may get looked at. Potentially.
J19 is now 9.5 behind KO.
Charlie is alongside J19.
I don't know what angle you're looking at. He's clearly behind him.
No, they were side by side going into turn 1.
That's what I think. J19 made a mistake going into the final chicane. He was about in the 8-second bracket. Now he's 9.3. He's the leader in more traffic. No, the leader is not in more
No.
traffic. But the leader has got a heck of a lot more fuel than the pursuer. If it's not glitched.
Yeah. And also, TLK at the moment is still lacking any penalties.
Yes.
Whereas Madman's got 6 seconds.
So the gap is actually 14. But that'll put
Yeah,
behind KO again.
Yeah, KO's also got no penalties as it stands.
Ooh,
KO, TLK, and Matey Boy, the only 3 without penalties.
It's like the last stand, isn't it? Effectively, final stand.
Yeah.
Probably.
And those that have got 3 or more are Soups, Putterland, Soulman, and Blood and Sands. As I said, Putterland's unfortunately... Charlie...
Oh,
was
TLK,
J19 conceding there?
wide. I wonder if J19 thinks Charlie's quicker and thinks, okay, you lead for a bit.
Just let him go.
But that hasn't really
now.
helped them because they lost 2 seconds
Oh,
to
look
KO.
at the gap. Look at the gap between the top 2.
Yeah, 7.5, very nearly. But
Yeah.
look at how many laps it took. Though Michael C's in the pit lane again.
Oh, he's damaged his wing again. Left
he's
side
gonna
of
be
his
a lap down.
left side of his wing is damaged. He's going on ultras. But yeah, that'll be him a lap down now.
Yeah, as the leader now goes past.
J19's right up behind Charlie again, but is he going to battle him or is he just going to sit behind him?
So Madman will have to lap Charlie C. Michael C.
Michael C.
I've done that again now.
You're combining 2 teammates into 1 car.
Interesting, Madman's lost time. Madman's now losing time. Now nearly back up to 8 again.
Interesting.
I wonder, how many laps have they gone on these tyres now? 10? 10 laps?
Yeah, they pit. It was about lap 15, wasn't it? When J19 3 seconds. That's his second.
So I wonder if the Ultras have given their best and they're sort of on the same sort of delta now as the Supers.
Yeah, I don't think we... Yeah, if not already, they won't be far away before that crossover happens.
Blood and another time penalty. So we've got
That's 5 for him.
We've got 2 races going on here, haven't we? We've got the race for the win and the race for the most
And the race for disqualification. It's now over 8 seconds the gap again. 7 point is
it's bridging.
fluctuating. The thing is, KO isn't really making any inroads on Madman though.
Do you
TLK, I
remember
think, is
the Spain though? That it took a while for TLK to sort of get up to speed a little bit, and then when he got up to speed and into a rhythm, he just could not be caught.
Yeah, I think that we might be seeing that again a little bit as is that Whiteside? I think that's Whiteside being lapped. Yes, it is.
Oh, also, Madman had to... no, he hasn't lapped Michael C yet. Okay. Well, the next person for TLK to lap...
If he puts a land in it. Yeah, puts a land in.
It might be white,
unless there's another lap car in between them. Yeah, it might be.
It might be white.
You might be right. Yeah, you are right. In terms of the puts a land, so the top 8.
Track.
Yeah, the top 8 are the ones on the lead lap.
The gap is now down to 7.4.
I wonder if Madman just had a bit of a slow lap.
No, because the gap between him and KO is still the same. It might have been TLK with a slower lap. Possibly.
Yeah.
So when will Madman have to pit? Lap 50 maybe? Or 45? If he did 45...
45? He can then just do...
another ultra again, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
But that would... But a pit stop would put him...
It's a short pit stop. You only lose about 12 seconds. here because you feed out on the outside of turn 2.
That would put him in front of Charlie, maybe.
He'd only lose one position.
TLK's coming
That's
up to another back, coming up to one.
J19's right on the back of Charlie.
Shall we get again? That is the closest battle on the track still.
Yep.
The gap is now 7.1 at the front.
Yeah, it's still coming down. How far can TLK and KO go on those tyres? That's the question that we don't know. Putterland another one.
6. So
Dix for Putterland.
10 for a disqualification, maybe?
Yeah, 10 is normal, though. Was it Warren that got 11?
Yes, at
New
Russia,
car got 11 at Russia. But we saw Big Prenter and VW both get disqualified on 10.
Yeah.
Callum Rose 3 seconds, God.
So what's the...
Where's Callum?
Oh, Matey Boy in the pit lane. That's interesting. Is that for a wing change? Is this for a wing change?
No, it doesn't look like it. It's not. It's going to. He's going to Supers.
That's right. Okay, this gives us a clue for Madman then. Surely.
I wonder if, yeah. I wonder if he is just starting to... Although he's still reeling in TLK though.
Well, to be honest, TLK has just passed White.
There's a bit of traffic for this battle for 4th. They've got Prenter. Navigator
a bit of traffic.
There's another car just further up.
Well, they both have DRS though.
Yeah, Charlie managed to get DRS from Prenter there. No, save.
Movement there. So I'm
6.4
the gap. Well, I'm looking at the gap. It's 11.5 from first to third. So realistically, KO over this stint only closed in 4 seconds.
Yeah.
It's only because Madman's on the ultras he's closing in the gap. Madman now has to lap the back markers, but what we've got to remember is Madman has to save fuel at some point.
Yeah.
And he has got the pit accept logo on. This is early if he pits. Which
no.
He isn't.
His pit window is between 32 and 36, so he is in that window.
Oh yes, this is true, yes.
But wasn't that like that when they started though? Because I know the pit window thing isn't that accurate in Spectate. No. So that might be a bit of a false reading we're getting there, like we had with the fuel earlier.
Is the fuel still mucking around? No, the fuel is... Oh no, the fuel is still mucking around. So, I don't know.
I'm not going to have that up. I'm not going to trust that.
A good idea. I'll only know what... I'll only be able to see what...
fuel mixer in.
Yeah,
that's
exactly. That's it. There's not really a point.
TLK doing another.
Oh, Charlie has to cut
job.
the corner. J19 through. Charlie went across
Charlie's
the
got damage. Charlie's got damage.
I wonder if he hit the wall.
The left side. Yeah, the left side of his wing is missing.
That's sort of free J19 now. But they
yeah,
are, they
Charlie
have
will be in this lap.
Again. So Charlie will still be fifth.
Charlie will still be fifth, and Charlie, you want to say go supers to the end from here?
35.
Half distance, half
KO
45.
So
that's interesting.
Right, so that theory's gone out the window. Now 10.2.
Charlie's gone round again.
I don't know why.
That surprises me.
But oh well. Still only one retirement though.
Yeah, Dave 1025.
In a fairly odd place though, admittedly.
top 8 still on the lead lap. A minute and 5 between those top 8.
So,
top 5 within half a minute.
Yes. And then another half minute from between 5th and 6th, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty 25 seconds, and that's White's going to be lapped by KO next. Yeah, there he goes. The gap hasn't really moved at the front now.
No, 6.5, but the gap from 2nd to 3rd is
coming down. Yes. Soulman another 3. And that's his 5th. You say there's only one retirement. Give it. Yeah, Putterland's on 6. Yeah, you say we've only had one retirement. I don't think it'll stay that way, whether it's a retirement, disqualification, or other.
How many? So Putterland's on 6 now, yeah.
Yeah.
So he should get one this lap then, by logic.
Yeah, in the next lap or so. So he's a lap. No, he's not a lap down. Sorry.
I thought that was Charlie. So he's got a Charlie.
That's a license point.
Yep.
That's 3 now for Charlie. This might have this could move the table around a little bit.
Yeah, potentially. With people have got existing penalty points.
Yeah.
This is going to be interesting. Normally, the F1 drivers get more penalties than the F2 drivers. Normally.
A bit worrying for us, isn't it?
Slightly, yes. So hang on a minute. If Putterland's got 6 penalties, that means he's had 18 warnings.
He's had yes.
So he's had at least a warning every 2 laps.
Yes.
That's quite bad.
Yeah.
The gap, as you say, has stayed very similar.
But KO is gaining.
Yes. The gap
slowly, not by
is...
much, but it is 10.1.
Yeah, so actually that hasn't really moved either. Actually, thinking about it. No, it's not 10.1. It's 8. It's 9.9.
It's 9.9. It was 10.1 when I said that. It was 9.
Right,
10.1
okay.
still now.
Charlie still hasn't pitted.
It's brave.
But he's still.
Fair,
are you sure he has got damage?
There's definitely, if you go on board with him, the left element of his wing is definitely missing.
Is it like a lime green, but it's still green? Is it one of those, do you reckon?
I would say that'll be pushing yellow, personally.
Lello, would it be pushing Lello, would it?
Pushing yellow. But he's sticking with J19, which might... J19's not got damage. But, yeah, it's interesting. So
right, so the leader is now lapped Soulman again.
So yeah, Soulman and White 2 laps down. Okay. So we've got to remember though that Madman is still got 6 seconds time penalty. 6 seconds. TLK and KO have none.
So yes, it's actually TLK, KO, Madman at the moment.
Yeah, at the moment.
I have not worked out 4th or 5th yet. I think J19 has less penalties than Charlie. I think.
Charlie has 3. J19 has 2.
So yes.
So yeah, Charlie is a further 3 seconds up.
So Putterland has been able to go 6 laps without getting a penalty. Now.
Maybe you saw, hang on a moment. By law of averages.
Yeah. The gap's now going up. Now it's
I wonder if those tyres have had their best. I think it'd be the case, yeah. It's too early to pit for ultras again.
It's gonna be. Well, they've done what? 24?
23. I think they're on 23 now. So it was lap 15 when they boxed.
Right, okay.
We're on 23.
Charlie another
Charlie
one,
another
4.
3.
So that's 4
4
now.
for him now.
Oh, hang on, I was going to say we're all spaced out, but these two, Haas and Merck, are still at it. Matey Boy's not gone up a position. What's happened there? That was on Putterland, so these two are close together as well.
Putterland's hit the wall. Putterland's knocked his wing. The right-hand element of his wing's missing. That might not help Putterland get around the corners.
Are you trying to say he's going to get a penalty in a minute?
Yeah, I wouldn't bet it against it personally. I don't want to make that sound harsh, but if you manage to get 6 penalties with a full wing,
you did say in the build-up though, he's quite penalty abrasive, this track.
yes. Yeah, the track is very harsh on penalties because it's all.
It's so hard to make up time that it's very easy to cut the penalty. Okay, we'll just try and cut that corner a little more.
Yeah, there's only one absolute line through this place. There isn't, because it's so narrow. You can't get away with like a wider approach or anything like that.
The gap, by the way, from KO to Madman has all of a sudden lost a second.
Madman has just lapped Soulman, so I don't know whether that had any influence.
But the gap from KO to Madman did not move. But he's just lapped Blood and Sands. So, possibly.
Maybe. Madman's in. Madman's pitting.
To 40. So it's a little early.
So what's that? That's 25 laps he's done. In theory, is this Super Softs he's going? Yes, it is. Super Softs.
Okay. So will the others now respawn?
Or would they go far enough and then go Ultra?
Well, this is what I'm thinking. The problem with that, though, is that Madman would have had the undercut by then. Charlie's in as well. This must be for a wing change. Looking at that wing, that is more orange. That's not yellow. That is now orange.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be a wing change there.
That's also supers. Right. Okay. So.
So we'll keep an eye on that gap between Madman and TLK. It's 23 seconds. And what was the gap prior? It was about 7 seconds.
It was about 6.5.
So what's that? That's
15
16 seconds, 16, nearly 17 seconds.
Yeah.
I think Madman was a little bit cautious on the pit entry, considering he's already once.
Yes, exactly.
Which might have lost him a second or so.
The top 6 are the only people on the lead lap.
Yeah, and
soon Matey Boy will be a lap down.
Yeah, he's about the length of that little back straight between the two chicanes away from being lapped by TLK.
Oh, J19's now in as well, so all the ultra soft runners are now in.
He's responded. He's knocked his wing as well a little bit.
Yes, he has. Yes.
He's
he's
got White in the pits
as well.
White is in as well, so he's going to lose time now.
More time.
So he's got front wing. J19 will jump in because he's a wing change as well. J19's already come out the last chicane. He's easily got him.
Sorry, do you mean Charlie? You're getting confused.
Charlie, yeah.
Right, the gap, by the way, 21.8. So that's 1.3 gone. But he's now got a... Oh my god.
J19 just gets in front of Matey Boy. So J19's not far from being lapped himself now, actually.
Neither of the top 4, or neither of the 4th, 5th, 6th, to be honest. 5th and 6th were probably about 10 seconds away, and Charlie's another 18-ish. Madman 14 dead. Took 1.7 out of the leader.
He's still got to find about 5 seconds to be able to jump TLK.
Yeah.
5-6 seconds.
He's got KO covered.
Yes.
Yes,
I think I'd
13
still
and a
prefer,
half.
Yeah.
Put an
How
oh,
far
Michael
these
C
guys
is the
go?
only one left on the Ultras. Everyone is on
Yeah.
Supers.
Michael C is also ghosting, can I point out?
I have not noticed this. I have not noticed a ghost presently on the track.
Yeah, I've gone on board with him. He's just come out of Ghost.
I think that was KO's in.
KO's it? Ooh. What's he gonna go for? Supers again? Supers again?
Yeah. Is TLK light on his tyres?
He was always one of the later ones to stop, wasn't he? In Spain, for example. If I remember correctly.
What look like? He can't be going to the end. That's too risky.
Yeah. He doesn't want to leave it too long before pitting because Madman is now under 20 seconds.
I think 30. What do you reckon? 35? No, 25 to the end. If he pits it, no.
So pit on lap 45.
Yeah.
And go on Ultras.
Yeah.
Because we know Madman's already done 25 on Ultras.
Yeah. I think there might be just about a gap still. Possibly.
He's not. It's 18.7. So there won't be much. He will be potentially giving DRS to. He's in.
Oh no, he's in. Covering it off with me though.
Yeah.
Charlie. I thought that was a drive. I thought that was a speeding in the pit lane warning then.
And
Supers again.
Supers again. He's just covering it off, isn't he?
Yeah.
That's sensible because Madman was. Because Madman is.
It'll be about
out
3
of
and
the
a
last
half.
chicane.
There goes Madman. 14 dead again. But will TLK be in front of the back
Oh,
market?
he's got.
Yes, he
has.
will be.
There you go. 8 tenths he had in hand.
He came in at the right time.
Yes, he judged that perfectly.
And now we have a battle for the lead again. But,
will Madman has got 6 seconds.
It's 6 seconds time penalties, but he could get more though.
More. TLK and KO and Matey Boy for that matter have done brilliantly not to get 1 yet. Especially TLK and KO.
Madman's in DRS.
He is.
But what we've got to remember is that Madman is technically third at this moment in time, so Madman has to push, but pushing could result in more penalties.
Mean more penalties, yes. And unfortunately, those
KO's got 2 cars to pass.
Oh yeah, is that Callum and Solman? No, it's Putterland.
KO 14 flat. KO penalty. Corner cutting, stop go.
Stop go.
That's an odd one.
Ooh. He must have cut that big time.
So hang on then. Does he have to come in and do that, or is that a
if
time?
he doesn't box, that is applied to the end. So I'm gonna put 5 secs on that.
Right, okay.
5 seconds.
Just to be complicated, fine.
Yeah, well, because that's not technically a corner cut penalty, so I've got to treat that differently. So that's now meant the gap between Madman and KO in terms of penalties is now 1 second.
Yeah. But in whose favour though? Is that actually it might be 0 now? Actually, it's 5 seconds between KO and Madman now.
Oh, the Matey Boy's got his penalty. Yeah, but it's 5 seconds.
You
it's
jinxed
5.9.
You jinxed it. The only one left now is TLK.
Sorry, guys.
How many warnings has TLK got?
Let's have a look.
He must have at least 1, surely.
What are you going for? 1 or 2? 2.
I'm going for 2. Actually, no. I'm gonna go for none.
No, he's got 2.
Oh, he's got 2. Okay, so he's on the brink.
He got 1 on lap 2, and the other one about 4 laps ago.
Ah, okay. So where will Madman make his move? He may actually just follow TLK a little bit and not get a penalty all the way to the end, but he can't do that because he's still got 6 seconds worth of penalties.
Yeah. I would like to point out that 5-second stop-go that KO got doesn't actually add to his quota in terms of what he's got warning-wise.
Right,
That's a completely separate entity.
So how many warnings has he got then? Or is KO... Oh, get the right name in a minute. Madman is having a look.
He's got 2.
Oh, here
as
we
well.
go. Here we go. Madman's going for the lead. No. Ooh.
Round the outside.
Oh, is it a side?
He is round the outside.
Contact wheel to wheel locking.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, still trying to fight, but no, he can't.
Right, so now Madman will have to push for 23
laps.
laps.
He has to brake.
He has to break a 6-second penalty.
Yeah.
KO's still 8 seconds behind TLK on adjusted time. So
yeah.
TLK could just follow Madman and just stick there.
Yeah, because if you look on Race Director for KO, he's got 2 warnings, but that 5 second doesn't go down as a warning. That's a straight penalty.
Right. Okay. So he could
one more warning for him, and he'll go up to 8 seconds in a flash.
And how many penalties? I'm going to really annoy you here. How many warnings has Madman got now? Is he on 2.2 or 2.1?
So he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8
So
warnings. So
2.2.
he's on the brink of another penalty.
KO 13-1 fastest lap.
KO's bringing himself into play all of a sudden again.
Very slowly though. But TLK's just glued to the back of Madman, which is actually good because it keeps him.
Good thing. He doesn't need to fight him. He just needs to stick with him. But the problem is he doesn't want KO to get to interfere with him.
Which could happen quite quickly.
Yes.
Have you noticed as well that Soups has unlapped himself, but he is the next one to be lapped?
Yeah, he's just in front of him, isn't he?
Just in front of this battle here, yeah. It looks like TLK's actually shaping up Madman for a move.
Yeah, he's looking.
There it goes! Ooh. What we've got to remember is, TLK, if the fuel is right, which it isn't, but if it is, TLK's got a lot more fuel in reserve.
DRS.
He's gaining, he's looking. That's going to be brave. No.
Oh, Callum 3
Rose.
seconds.
So that's 6 now, I think.
Callum that's his 3rd.
I was 3rd, okay. I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, so 12th, 13th, 14th and 15th are all 2 laps down now. Whiteside is now on the Ultra Softs. KO is now 3.5 behind the leader. Michael C 3 seconds. That's a That's a driver. Is it driver or am I getting ahead of myself again?
What?
Is that a driver infringement or?
Yeah, that's just him cutting the corner. Yeah.
I know that, but is that a penalty point or is that a?
No, he's on 2.
Okay.
So not quite.
Ooh, okay, again looking in the hairpin, sort of. Oh, got a good exit though, I think. 2 tenths. 2.5. He's gaining still. DRS as well.
Yeah, here we go.
Gonna go the outside route this time. No, but that will pinch Madman in the chicane.
Yeah,
he's got him.
He's got DRS as well, so this should be easy.
Yep, he's through. Very clever there by TLK, actually thinking about it.
Forcing Madman to
pinch the corner.
Slow out. Very clever move, and now that It makes no difference. He was leading anyway on aggregate, but yes.
But now that helped. That made KO close in by half a second. Soulman's
gone.
We finally got our second retirement.
He's crashing the wall of champions.
But unfortunately, it was the second Toro Rosso.
Yes,
both Toro Rossos are
now
gone. But only 2 retirements in 50 laps. Not too bad. Oh, TLK time penalty. Everyone has one now. So
everyone's got one now.
I will admit, TLK...
Unfortunately for Soulman, even though he's DNF, he's still going to get a license point.
Yeah.
Because he's ended up on 5.
Yeah. It looks
TLK's
like...
He's pulled a gap of it. It's 4.5
half
tenths.
a second. It's a big gap, half a second.
Yeah,
Madman's mucked up. Madman mucked up the chicane. It's going to be a bigger gap now.
It's near enough a second, I think, over the line.
And look at the Ferrari in the background. It's all telescoping back up again.
2.4 seconds separates the top 3. Before penalties.
Someone has now left. Before penalties. So TLK still leads, but only by 4 seconds now.
Yeah.
But KO is still 1.4. Yeah.
KO is 1.2 behind Madman.
Yeah, exactly. So we're still on the right. So TLK now is actually clear now. I don't think he'll get another penalty now, because it took him 50 laps to get him the first one.
It's taken 50 laps to get 3 warnings. So in theory,
he should be okay.
20 laps.
It's Madman who's on the last brink and KO on the last brink.
And so's KO. Yeah.
And they're coming up to. Well, they were about 15 seconds away from Matey Boy as well, so for him to be lapped. And Madman has Madman has now come out of DRS range.
Yeah.
TLK.
I wonder if he's having to fuel save a bit.
Maybe.
I wonder if he's having to fuel save a little bit, because yeah, all of a sudden, or TLK's just got back up to speed again. Obviously, having pitted, he's just warmed up.
Who's in Rich and who's in? Right, TLK's apparently got 2 laps of spare fuel left. Roughly. Madman's got 0.1 and KO's got 1.
No,
yes, exactly. See, I told you
it jumps.
Blinching. I told you it's very annoying. But
yes,
a second cover or 2 seconds cover the top 3 now. So oh god, we're gonna have the weird situation again now where we've got to have KO's coming back. In theory, KO is still actually recovering from the wet.
He is.
It's taking him 40 odd laps to get up to the leader.
Yeah.
And the gap was only about what, 12 seconds, was it?
Something like that. Yeah. It wasn't anything extreme. Put it that way. Not like
but now Madman's back in DRS range again. It isn't over now, we've got 18 laps left.
We've got 18 laps of the top 3 in the same shot, I think. And I do apologise for anyone else still racing out there. You may not get a lot of viewing.
But you are nowhere near each other.
No, we're all spread out. The only other 2 is Blood and Sands on Whiteside are within a second. Other than that...
Yeah, that is it. Everyone saw the maximum between about 7-8 seconds apart from each other.
Yeah.
It's a half right. One's now 1.3 covers the top 3.
So the DRS now for 2nd and 3rd. Okay.
Oh, Madman's 3 tenths behind. Might as well go to Madman now. It'll be easier to get better coverage.
Yeah.
Or will Madman now get the jump back on TLK now in the DRS?
Not really close enough into the last chicane.
You say that. Getting damn well
Not
close.
Quite. But he's got a good run. He's got a good run.
Oh, TLK immediately defends. Immediately defends. But is it going to be enough?
Madman's already passed him round the outside once today. He's done it again.
No, it's still there.
Nudge. TLK's still there. It's got good
still
drive.
there. It's still there. Who's backing out of it? It's got to be TLK backing out of it.
Yeah.
But Gets a better run coming out of the chicane. He's diving up the inside of me. Ooh.
No. Right. Don't go away, folks. This is this could be a good bump. This could be a bumpy 16 laps.
Right, here we go again. TLK did make the move into Madman in the hairpin.
Yeah, he's doing it again. He's doing it again. He's deep this time though.
No.
Oh, yeesh. No, he's still there.
Who gets the DRS? None of them. No, TLK did. TLK got the DRS. Can he drag enough of an advantage into the chicane? Yes, he can.
Yes.
And that means he'll get DRS coming out of the chicane. But Man won't, but KO
and
will.
KO does. KO having a little look.
Who keeps sending me messages in the YouTube stream? I cannot watch, I cannot look at these.
My comments have gone quiet.
Mine isn't.
How many comments are you up to?
Only 2.
Oh, right.
I was a KO fan.
I've still got 7 watching my stream, but
I've
they're
only
all
got
just
4.
obviously watching.
I've only got 4. But that means we're up to 11 overall. Not too bad. Anyway, well, Madman's now 2 tenths away again. KO's dropped a little bit behind.
Ooh, Madman was close to knocking his wing there. He's close to this time.
Oh, it's 3 tenths, 3.5 tenths.
Last time it was 4 tenths and he wasn't quite close enough. Ooh.
But he'll have a
a
slipstream this
brave
time.
move.
But he's
No,
too far
he doesn't.
behind. KO
He's going to do the same again. KO's got a good run, I
KO's
think.
coming. But what way would TLK go this time? In the middle.
No, Madman ran the outside again. Oh, God.
No, he's too far back this time, surely. Ooh. He's too far back this time. He won't be able to do it this time.
There's Putterland's penalty.
7. It's a bit delayed, that one, but the top 3 are together, 3 tenths apart. Madman's going up the inside into the hairpin. Oh, but he's
not
still
conceding.
No contact.
No contact.
Someone lost a bit of wing. I don't know who. Someone lost a bit of wing there. It might have been KO, believe it or not.
I think the KO's wing looks alright. It might be Mad. No, to be honest, they all look alright on my screen.
I did see something get flung up. So here we go again. Defending
Oh,
Madman way too deep. Way too deep
KO.
this time. But might have got the better exit this time. So where will KO go? You're getting personal now. Madman, no,
Yeah,
not Madman. Madman won't lead. Yeah.
Oh, contact!
Oh,
And
there's a penalty.
for Madman.
That was never,
Ooh.
ever going to work on the outside there. That was never going to work.
KO's. Ooh, so Madman and then Callum as well. The Madman is now up to 3.
Yeah, but that was never, ever going to work around the outside there. It was never going to work.
Madman needed to back off there.
And he taps the wall there.
Yeah, he definitely did touch the wall there.
But rear wheel. Okay, so 13 to go. Or 14 to go, sorry, actually.
It doesn't feel like the lap counter's moving.
No.
Oh,
Nice toe again. I think KO might have backed off a little just to see what
KO's
happens.
having a bit of a breather. Just let them two
They're
crash
all
and then
defending
just pick
again
up
from TLK. Madman, good exit. It'll be a good exit from Madman. 2:10,
Round
2.5. 2.5 still. Immediately defending to the inside. Oh, that was not really in a position to overtake though. I wouldn't have.
No, he wasn't alongside,
Just on
so I'd
the
say
limit.
that's okay.
Just on the limit of moving
around the outside again. What's his favourite move? But
no, TLK's learning now. He's going deeper into turn 1.
yeah, he's covering that off. I think we're going to see. I'm going to put on the card here. I'm going to say one of these three end up in the wall.
I'm going to say
before
Charlie
the
will
end of the
win.
race. You're expecting all three to end up in the wall, okay?
Yes, I think the first two will come together and KO will get caught up.
Oh dear.
I think.
If you're listening, Charlie, you'll be crossing your fingers right now.
It looks like it could happen. We've had Argy Bargy, remember?
That was the wall from Madman, as you say.
The top three in the championship, not in this order, but together. Right, the gap's not as big as it has been for a while. And it looks like KO's actually closer to Madman, but they both have DRS, they won't move.
Yeah.
Oh, Madman in the wall again. That was heavier in the wall, but no actual damage. It looks like.
No.
So lunge! Oh!
They're still
that
there.
won't work though. He's still there. Will it work? No, he's through.
KO's got it.
Has Madman got damage to his wing?
It might be that little bit green where you still feel the effects, but it's not obvious to see.
All the end plates are still there, I think.
It's just the late charge from KO. Has he just decided, right, now's the time?
I wonder if he saved a bit of fuel. But who's got a straight line? Yeah, because look, Madman's now dropped off a little bit. He's now 1.1 behind.
I wonder if he has got a bit of damage. Prince of 3 seconds.
Oh, my comment section is now exploded and I'm up to 6, 7.
That'll be the KO fan.
Yeah. Hello, Dutchie. 4 attempts between the top two now. I believe Madman is out of this. I think.
Well, Madman's come back. He's under a second again.
I wonder if he's just having a bit of another lunge from KO. Oh, right, okay. Ignore that. That was a bit of a glitch there. Looked like everyone went on the grass. KO, there's your time penalty. That's your second one.
That's his first actual
penalty. It's 18,
like
right?
3 seconds.
So it's 18, 8 seconds
8.
now.
So he's got his first 3 warnings, but that 5 seconds on top of it.
So TLK is now. Right, okay. So
Charlie, another
one.
That's 6 now for him.
J19, another one.
He's up to 3.
Them two are getting quite close again, actually. It's 4.8 behind, but
yeah,
I think Madman's actually caught up a bit now.
TLK has actually got a 5-second advantage on aggregate with the penalties.
Yes.
So basically, KO's 5-second stop go is what's making the difference.
But that won't get counted in the final result, though, will it?
It should get added at the end. He hasn't pitted.
Woo!
It might do. It might do. I know it has done in the past. We'll see.
Well, everyone's taking a small breather now, it looks like. I think the F1 lot might have to practice here a bit next week. Try and not get the penalties.
Right,
Callum Rose is in again.
Crucial at the bottom there. Yeah, Callum Rose is box, which means Prenter has taken the last point on his return. That's quite crucial, especially for Ferrari as well.
Yes, but both McLarens are third and seventh.
I mean, in their battle with Force India and Haas, because those 3 cars, Haas, Ferrari, Force India, are 2 points separated before going into this race.
Yes, but Force India will still outscore Ferrari, though.
Yeah, Force India will. 25-19 as it stands.
Yeah. Oh, we got back markers coming in now. Oh no! There's a back marker there. I think that might be.
2 of them.
That'll be Matey Boy, wouldn't
Matey Boy. Is that Matey Boy and J9? No, it's not J19.
Oh, KO close. KO's looking for the lunge into the first corner.
It's Matey Boy and White they're coming up to. KO looking! He's looking!
Way back!
Daniel Ricciardo-esque, but no. TLK's covered that off.
Oh, we got a poor exit.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay, a little bit wide through 3.
But he'll be a little bit. It could be another lunge coming here.
Yes,
yeah,
it is.
No, half lunge.
No.
It's a half lunge.
But the thing is, there's Madman. Look, he's right back with them.
Look at all the white stuff on the Ferrari on the floor. Now, if you got that camera angle, you probably don't. 11 comments now. Don't know what you're up to.
I've been stationary at 5 since the start of the race. I think mine are just happily watching.
Prenter another one.
3 seconds. Put another one. Oh no.
So that was 4 laps. That was 5 laps this time again. So he's back with it again.
Now at 8. Prenter is
on
4.
Good run from KO out of the pit, out of the final chicane. Here we go again. TLK's covering that inside. Whoa!
KO's gone.
I wonder if he thought TLK was going to go back to the inside and he was going to go shooting down the inside. TLK didn't move, broke early, and KO had to take avoiding action. Madman another time penalty. Now he's brought himself back into it again a little bit. Will he now have another go at TLK? I feel so sorry for TLK. Just keeps being completely picked on by everyone, but doing incredibly well to keep the lead. Ooh.
KO's dropped back to 4 seconds, near enough. But yeah, as you say, I don't think TLK did anything wrong there. I think KO just got himself in a muddle.
Yeah. Madman, good exit. Madman, a good exit. 2 points. This will be easy. This will be an easy overtake for Madman, I think.
He's got the inside line.
But we could have a pinch. Will he be pinched again? Yes,
Yes, he will. He's hit the wall again.
TLK got good exit, but Madman will have DRS. TLK going to the
will look up the inside.
But too far back. No, he's lunging. Good contact.
He's got to be careful not to lose his wings. He's still in the winning position here.
Got good exit though. He's got good exit. No.
I wish that notification would go out of the way. Right, on 64 of 70. Callum Rose another 3 seconds.
KO now 2.8 behind.
Yeah, 2.3. 2.3 behind TLK. 2 seconds. He's flying back behind them.
Has TLK damaged his wing now?
I don't think he did. KO another 3 seconds.
That's his second time penalty.
That's his second 3-second time penalty, but with 5
that's
on
now
top,
11.
That's 11. KO's throwing himself out of contention doing that. Even though
TLK needs to keep with Madman to keep the win.
He needs to stay within 9 seconds because Madman's got 12 seconds now.
Has he?
TLK's still only got the 3. Yeah, well, Madman's got to 4.
Oh, Madman's on 4 now. Okay.
Madman got his 4th on the last lap.
KO only 31. Lap.
That included that corner cut. Don't forget.
Oh my god, I'm on to 19 comments now. That's one super fan. Let's have a look. Actually, see what's going on here.
J19 hasn't got any closer to Charlie. It's still 4 seconds.
It's the same person. Just saying. Okay, so
Prenter's
the standings.
Going slow. Prenter's going slow. Was he letting Putterland through? He's been lapped.
The standings, including penalties, would be Madman. No, sorry, TLK Madman KO maybe, or TLK KO Madman. It's close between them two. Actually, no, it is. Well, it's Madman to KO because he's a second behind. It'll be putting him a second behind again.
Yeah, Madman's got 12 seconds. KO's got 11. So KO needs to be ahead of Madman by over a second to finish ahead of him as it stands.
No, a second behind him. Under a second.
Yeah, a second behind him. Sorry. And he's 1.7 behind.
1.8.
Yeah, 1.8.
I have 1.8.
I've got it on my intervals. I'm sort of having to keep an eye on 1.2 to TLK.
I'm going. I've stuffed that. I'm going back to.
Yeah, you're going to
leader. There's no point. Even though, look at the gap for fourth isn't done yet either. That's 3.4.
No, it's 3 points. That's come down. That was 4 seconds a lap ago. 3.7 again now. TLK's not giving up actually winning this outright on the track.
Well, he doesn't actually know. He himself has got a penalty, which is rare, but he doesn't know how many more penalties that Madman has. He only knows he has at least one.
That's now 6
Oh,
for
here
Callum.
here we go again. 374, 348. I think TLK's got a slipperier car than Madman. I think. Because he can come from further behind. Here we go, another pinch. He's set himself up for a pinch manoeuvre, but Madman's got a good next.
This will be a lunge. He's close enough. This will be another lunge.
It's a break.
Here he goes. No more contacts. No wing damage though. No wings seem to disappear. I was on board.
He's got to be careful doing that. Now KO is in the right position.
Yeah, KO is right with them again.
That was all for both of them. 22 comments.
Oh,
5 people watching. I think I might be one of them though.
You've got your own streamer.
Well, I have to look at the comments.
Let's see the comments. True, that's the point I had as well, so I'll be one of my 7. So 9/10 between the 3 of them.
So it's now TLK, KO, Madman.
Oh! Yeah, TLK, KO, Madman as it stands. Although KO's now back up to 1.3, so it's... With Madman first, KO third, it's going to be really touch and go which order those 2 end up in.
It'll depend on if anyone gets another penalty.
Yeah. Or if TLK goes for another move on Madman.
Lap 68 begins now.
3 to go.
Could we have another win for Madman, a second ever win, second win in 3 for TLK, or can we have a championship resurgence from KO, who's only won, I think, 1 or 2 races so far this season? I think all the others have been won by Madman, I believe.
Yes.
This could come down to thousands between Madman and KO if TLK is in the way.
Yeah, if TLK remains in the middle, that will be so close, assuming they don't get any more penalties.
24.
One more penalty for either of them, that will make a difference. That'll be it. TLK's lining himself up, I think. TLK's lining himself up.
Oh, it's 3.8 though. It's a bit of a... Oh, 2.29. That's enough, I think. That's the magic number.
This will be enough.
No, oh, he closed DRS by accident there. That might cost him.
No, he's feathering it with it. I won.
Oh, Madman, 3 seconds, that's it. Oh no, look at KO coming back with the momentum in the background. Lunge from KO! He's... Oh, that's too much of a lunge. Just about got away with that. So the battle for first and second is for second and third. Second and third,
but no, not really.
Yeah. The battle for second and third is for not the lead.
KO again!
Got more contact, more banging, more got away with it again.
Oh, no, he's got a good run this time though. KO's up the inside.
TLK might as well just let it go. No, he's still there, but
yes,
no,
he
did. He might as well let it go. Let them two sort itself out.
Yeah, TLK just needs to stay where he is.
So now the third place guy will win at this rate, I think.
But KO is in second.
KO is now going to try and get it in front, even though KO will stay second on aggregate.
He's not going to stay there on the track, is he?
No, he isn't.
He's seeing another 3.
Here we go. Here we go again. Here we go again. The lead on the track will change this time as we start the last lap. No, more banging. More banging. There'll be more banging in a minute. No, we got away with it. Still side by side into the next chicane. Oh, that's a corner cut.
Squeeze. Yeah. Oh,
Oh, it's okay, squeezing through again! But there'll be a Landry KO, surely! Bang!
Oh,
I think Madman will have this on the road, but second and third is not over and done with on the road yet. Oh, it doesn't! No! That's too short of a braking zone to do that. Here we go. Into the hairpin for the final time.
It's got to be into the chicane. It's got to be into the chicane for TLK.
Oh, he got a good drive though. He got good drive.
KO will have DRS though.
It'll be all about the final run out the chicane.
Yep, I think you might be right. KO's got a good run actually. Madman will win it on the road. KO second, TLK third, but they've all reversed. TLK wins the race. KO second, Madman third.
The battle for fourth died out in the end. That's now 5 seconds.
Well, hang on. Let's have a quick look at penalties. Charlie's got a lot.
Charlie's got a lot, but I think J19 might recoup that back.
Charlie's got 7. J19's got 3. So 12 seconds of difference.
Yeah, so 4 and 5 will swap.
J19 will get that. Soup's got
7th.
7th. They've jumped up. Did something happen to Michael C at the end there, or something's happened there?
Sector 1 and 2 are yellow.
Madman's car's had a crash on the cooldown lap.
J19 now will cross the line. Callum Rose 3-second time penalty at the end. Now waiting for Michael's. Oh well, that's quite close actually. If that's all. Oh, there's more jumping around at the end. There was a battle at the end.
Going on there.
There was a big battle at the end, 3-car battle, further down with Michael Whiteside, Callum Rose, and yeah.
So TLK takes his second win
in 3 races.
In 3 races, and I can't breathe. That was too much. that was a lot to.
Well done, TLK, though.
My comments board has gone through the roof. I'm up to 16 comments now.
Oh, you're way behind. I'm on 35. Easily the best race so far of F2. Easily the best race.
Yeah. KO.
Oh, in the end, he only won the race by 2 seconds. Hey, that makes no sense. That makes no sense. Somewhere. That makes no sense. How did KO come only 2 seconds behind TLK in the end?
And Madman's got
6.
Oh, is this 5-second time penalty from speeding in the pit lane kept on? Because I've got him down as having 5, which would be 15. He's got 6 and 20. Yeah. Ooh. That makes no sense, yeah.
I'm just getting all the incidents.
Someone's readied up though, so you won't have a lot of time. Butcherland ended up with 10 in the end. Must have missed one at the end there.
No, I got them all. I got them all.
God.
Right, as I'm going to open another beer. That
was well
easily the best race so far of the year, regardless in F1 or GP or F1 or F2. Easily the best so far.
In my opinion, in terms of watching, that's the best I've seen, I think, since Spa last year in GP2.
Yep.
Spa last year was just hectic, but that was another level.
Exciting times for the championship, though.
Yeah, TLK is pulling himself into play, I reckon. He will definitely be there if he keeps this up. He will be there come towards the end of the season.
Yeah. And what's the next track? The next track is
Baku.
Baku. Another sort of Monaco and Canada-esque track.
Yeah. Baku is next for these guys, and again, that normally spells trouble when Baku comes into
and
any kind
Baku's
of
completely
sentence.
different than it was last year. Completely been reprofiled on the game.
It's been reprofiled. The curbs are massive, and you have to be a lot more finesse on that track now compared to last season.
And it's quite hard again on corner cutting, I believe.
Yeah, although the curbs are so high, you wouldn't want to go any near them, really, would you?
No, this is true.
But somehow, us lot in the F1 League need to try and match that next week, from what we've just seen.
Will. Well, saying that, we
can.
might do. Saying that, now our championship leader has officially called it a day and joined a different league.
Breaking news from early in the week that Carey has left the F1 League. He's gone and joined another league.
So now we've got effectively the gap at the front of the field, I believe, is only 3 or 4 points between the top 3 in the championship, and I think the top 5 are within 30 points. I think
it's going to be a good battle that now in the F1 League. But yeah, next week F1 League have their go at Canada. I nearly said Spain there.
Not quite.
Not quite. We'll find out during the week who will be the commentators for that.
When does the Project Cars League start? Do we have a date for that yet, or not?
Yeah, the Project Cars, the test races for the Project Cars Leagues that were announced. So the test race for the LMP2 Endurance is this following Saturday, so the 20th, I want to say.
Right.
And then the Renault RS Cup is that Monday after.
Or is it doing Saturday and Monday, aren't they? Right, okay.
Saturday and Monday. So the LMP2 is on the Saturday, the RS Cup is on the Monday. And the other thing to make out is, other than the test race, the gap between the test race and the first actual race, the LMP2 series is fortnightly.
Right, okay. And the RS
whereas the RS Cup is weekly.
Right, okay.
So yeah, so the test race with LMP2 is this Saturday coming up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then the Renault, say, the following Monday after that. And then the following Saturday will be the start of the LMP2 Championship with a 2.4-hour race around the Daytona road course.
Yeah.
Which we're actually quite looking forward to watching.
Yes, and I will be, if you're doing the commentary for that, I will join you for that.
I have been asked, and if I can get a co-commentator, i.e. yourself,
that will make your life a lot easier.
Make my life a lot easier. I'm going to pull up two and a half hours effectively on my own.
Yes.
So yeah, so we'll see you the guys next week. So I don't know who's commentating yet for the F1 League, but all announcements will be made in due course. So we'll thank you and try to sleep well.
We won't.